investigate.
Press F to wilderness. The calling.
This shard brings me one step closer to uncovering the mysteries of the chamber.
The calling.
I should find a use for all these shards.
The calling. Wilderness. 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 The calling. Wilderness.
Let us get a wider view.
Wilderness. The calling. Reveal the calling. Wilderness. Wilderness. The calling. Wilderness. The calling. 988 meters. Hold X mount. Press E to mount. The calling. 980 meters. The calling. The calling. 8. The calling. 802 meters. The calling. 580 meters. The calling. 525 meters. The calling. 164. The calling. The calling. Hold C dismount. The call. The calling. Press. Press E to place 01.
Excellent. The shards work. Perhaps I can use some more.
Press E to place 0. Press E. Case closed. The ancient place. Hold E to loot. Treasure collected. Shamshurizamar Wilderness. Hold E to loot. Treasure collected. The Samsayama Wilderness. Press O to open the investigation menu and choose a lead. Hold E to loot chest. Treasure collected. Milad's outfit, wilderness. Basim. Fast travel unavailable. Fast travel unavailable. Basim. Fast travel unavailable. Wilderness. Harbor. Round sit. Press E to synchronize. Synchronization. Wilderness. Basim. Will. Investigation. Dervis shop. Dervis shop. Dervis needs rare artifact, watermill. Animus Seek, Kark Bureau. Our hideout in the merchants. Animus sequences. Dervis shop. Dervis shop. Dervis needs rare artifacts to fund the rebellion. Watermill. Undiscovered case. Animus sequence. Kark Bureau. Coins and daggers. Coins and daggers. Coins and daggers. 1991 meters. Hold X mount. Press E. Coins and daggers. 1967 meters. Coins and daggers, 1,000. Coins and daggers, 1,354 meters. Coins and daggers, 1,151 meters. Coins and dagger. Harbaya. Coins and dagger. Coins and daggers. 900 and. Coins and dagger. Coins and daggers. Coins and da- Coins and da- Coins and daggers. 700 and Round City, coins and coins and debt. Coins and daggers, 570 meters. Hold C dismount, press E. Press F to assassinate. Press coins and debt. Coins and daggers. Pal. Press coins and press coins and coins and daggers. Coins and daggers. Coins and daggers. Press E. Coins and daggers. 450. Coins and daggers. Press E. Coins and daggers. Press E. Coins and daggers. 363 meters. Press E. Coins and dagger. Coins and press. Press E to coins and daggers. 230 meters. Coins and dagger. Coins and press E to press E. Press E to pickpocket. Coins and daggers. Coin. Press. Coin. Press E. Round City.
Hide from us, Enkidu.
Press E to blend in. Press E to blend in.
Survey the area, Enkidu.
Round City. Kark. Round City. Press E to
تحلى ببعض الأدب أيها الأبله.
Round. Fast track. Round City. Coins and daggers. Round City. Fast. Kark. Press E to pickpocket. Round Kark. Fast. Coins and Kark. Round Kark. Fast travel unavailable. Unavailable. Kark. Press E to pickpocket. Coin. Press E to pick. Kark. Location discovered. Coins and prep.
Basim, over here.
You seem shorter than I remembered, Basim.
And you still have not grown a single digit, Rebecca.
No, we're not here as enemies.
No, but we never held back on the training ground.
Roshan tells me you are local here.
In a manner of speaking. I lived here a time before I left for Anbar.
This place is no different from the places I'm used to. The rich wipe their shit with the clothes of the poor.
That is the Karch I remember.
It is your car no longer. Rebecca has uncovered a district tainted by corruption. Stronger than usual.
Rumors of harassment from officials, and goods being controlled and seized. We think someone here has a hold over the district.
Let me guess. The Order.
A grand auction is happening. The Dairat al-Mal. An annual show of silk robes comparing their golden spoons. No surprise, but this event is invite only. There is a high chance one of our targets will attend.
So, gain entry into the auction and find the one behind this.
Mumtaz, you catch on quick.
Finding it hard to keep up?
There might be clues if it traced trouble to the root. I can show you where they are brewing. Join me outside when you're ready.
Have you seen the
New
board?
coins and
All
daggers.
contracts arrive.
12 meters. Press E to open. Press E to. Press E.
Master,
Are you ready, Basim? Karha waits.
Yes, I'm ready.
ready. Let us move.
Follow me.
Press
Ever
E to
thought you would
coins and
return
daggers.
here? To Karha?
Coins and
No.
coins and daggers.
Much
Press
of my
E.
childhood was spent along these streets. Finding friendship with rats and roaches.
Coins
Some
and daggers.
memories are good.
5 meters.
Most are bitter.
Memories only serve to
Coins and
distract us.
daggers.
The
Coins
Order
and
has
daggers.
spread their
2
influence
meters.
into every crack in the city, turning Baghdad into their farm.
That will change.
Responsibility lies heavy on our shoulders. The
Press
Order's
E to
blight
pick- press E
falls
to
over
pickpocket.
Karh, and we are the only ones
Press
who
E-
can cure it.
Coins
has
and
Rebecca
daggers.
been adjusting
2
to
meters.
Karch?
Press E to.
She does not like the politics, but she has to fulfill her duty.
Coins and
Karh
daggers.
is an
1
acquired
meters.
taste. Businesses at each other's throats. The obsession over money. Perfume.
People here are
Coins
happy
and
to be
daggers.
lost in their
1
own
meters.
paradise.
A paradise that can only be afforded by the wealthy, and often corrupted.
Press E to pickpocket.
نهائنا ببعض القصعين والزعتر.
Coins and daggers. 6 meters. Coins and daggers. 3 meters. Coins and daggers. 4 meters.
Come,
Coins and
we're
daggers.
nearly there.
5 meters. Coins and daggers. 4 meters.
Welcome back to Karh.
Spice still clings to the air. What was it like? The first time you took a life?
I barely recall. It was a man I used to know well. Before all of this. Before the Hidden Ones.
You do not remember?
My memories are buried next to him. I refuse to let his death hunt me. The way his breath hunted me when he was alive. I won't let the past define me. This is why I now consider myself the daughter of no one. If we do not quell the storm within us while awake, it takes us in our dreams. Like with you and your Jinni. Now, the souk. Like Rebecca said, some guards came through recently, breaking bottles, smashing crates.
What caused this aggression?
Let's find out. I've also heard they're seizing foreign goods, mostly from the East Road.
The East Road? I believe I know someone who can help. It has been an age. Hopefully he is still around. I would be happy to see him again.
Do not let nostalgia cloud reality, Basim.
I will not. I know nothing stays the same. It has been some
The
time.
bazaar.
I wonder what has changed around here. Maybe I could first
Case
pay an
unveiled.
old friend a visit.
Multiple cases unveiled. +1 skill point. Press E to pickpocket. Press E to pet. Press E to pickpocket. Press F to assassin. Kark. Invest. The bazaar. The bazaar is the heart of Press F to assassin. Press E to pet. Press E to pet.
Not looking forward to the new offer.
Of toil and taxes, 97 meters. Of toil and taxes, 79. Of toil, coin, corruption, and tea. Speak to an old friend. Of toil and
Lies! You reported my crate of beautiful leaves. I know it!
investigate the threats in the bazaar. Of toil, press F to assassin. Press E.
Not technical photos. They're special import.
This is taking too long.
Of toil.
have somewhere to be.
Press F to assassin.
This
Press
is
E to
hardly worth
speak.
the coin they pay me. Cut off
Toil
the
and
finger.
taxes.
Maybe that will loosen her coin purse.
Press F to assassin. Press F to
Concern you. Away.
hold E to carry.
Oh, thank the deities.
Of
And
hold E
thank
to carry.
you.
Of toil and hold E to free prisoner.
You
of toil,
saved
press
me.
E to speak.
What did you do to incur such aggression from the guards?
I did nothing. I'm only short a coin. Business is business, but I do not have the means to pay their tax.
Are your wares moving slow?
No, but in recent times, they have increased the coin requested. Therein lies the trouble.
Not just for you, but for others as well.
Mostly for people like us who are not from here, or not of the same faith. We find it's hard to feel safe in Kah. I have a shipment that's late. I fear my goods and camels might have been seized by the guards. They should have arrived with some merchants bound for the Dairat Amal. If I could ask a favor, my friend, please look for them.
Very well.
They should be along the road that leads to the south gate of Baghdad.
Ah, I might catch them at the watering hole along the southern road.
Thank you, Saidi.
Of toil
The
and
road
tax
beyond
case
the south
unveiled.
of Baghdad.
Stranded merchants.
I should see if I can find those stranded merchants.
Car. Case closed. The bazaar. Of toil and press E. Press F to assassin. Press F to press.
Hey, stand back.
Press F. Of toil and press. Press F. Location discovered.
Bought some of those pale long
Press E to hide. Of toil and tax.
Hey, that's
Of toil and taxes. 8. Hold X mount. Press E to mount. Of toil and taxes. 850 meters. Of toil. Of toil and taxes. 726 meters. Of toil and taxes. Of toil and taxes. 418 meters. Palm Grove. Hold C dismount. Press E.
What
Wilderness.
do you see? The merchants should be down this road. Perhaps near a ridge for shelter. That camp
Of
must be
toil
where
and
the
taxes.
merchants are.
36 meters. Of toil and tax. Press E to speak.
Assalamu alaikum. I was sent by a friend of yours who was worried for your safety.
As you can tell from the horse's head, she was right to be. We do not know what to make of this.
Let me help. Perhaps I can find out what happened.
We would be grateful.
Of toil and
culprit
taxes.
must have left a
2
clue.
meters.
Footprints. And a blood trail. The horse's head was carried to the center of the camp.
My horse, my sweet legume. Malaka. Who would do such a terrible deed?
I need your
Wilderness.
eyes, my friend.
Do not cast your eyes on me. I did no such evil.
Investigate the merchant's site. Press E to.
The head is cut clean. Must have been a sharp blade.
New case. Unknown. Press E to speak. Investigate the
your
merchant's
horse?
site.
He is claimed by Hades now. Not only do I have to worry about Baghdad's ridiculous thirst for coin, now I must be concerned about my livestock. Malaka. Rest in peace, legume.
Investigate the merchant's site. Press E.
What happened here?
It happened in the dark of night. I could not see well, but I saw someone. I think. I cannot be sure.
Investigate the merchant's site. Investigate the merchant's site. Investigate the merchant's site. Investigate the merchant's site. Of toil and taxes, 65. Investigate the merchant's site. Investigate the merchant's site. Investigate the merchant's site.
هل يخدعني عقلي؟
Hold E to loot chest. Hold E to loot chest. Investigate the merchant's site. Investigate the merchant's site. Investigate the merchant's site. Of toil and taxes, 45 meter. Investigate the merchant's site. 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 Press E to pickpocket.
Cast
Wilderness.
your gaze, Enkidu.
Press E to guard instructions. Press E close. Attention, guards. Coin collection
I think I know what happened.
of toil.
What
Wilderness.
do you see, Enkidu?
Of toil and taxes, 29 meters. Of toil and taxes, press E.
This is a work of intimidation. Someone is trying to prevent your arrival.
La, who? Who would do such a thing? I have no enemies, no bad blood.
There could be worse fates if you continue down the road. Let me escort your crew to the gates.
You would do that for us? Shukran. God bless you. Quickly, get us away from here.
Let's go. Not yet. Let's go.
Let us move. The city is not too far.
Of
Come,
toil and
we
tax.
should leave this place, quickly.
Of toil and
Should have stayed
taxes.
home.
Where is home?
I come from a place called Greece, west from here across the water. With my horse Legum, we carried goods to and from
Hold
Baghdad.
X mount.
Oh, the
Of
cities
toil
we
and
visited.
taxes, 9
Our
meters.
goods, Basra.
Hold X mount. Press E to mount. Of toil and taxes, 17 meters. Of toil and taxes, 11 meters. Of toil and taxes, 7 meters.
Your merchant friend tells me that these goods are bound
Of
for
toil and
Da'irat
taxes,
al-Mal.
25
Nay.
meters.
The Great Auction is a big event, and that meant bigger demands.
So you are attending then?
Attending? I only wish I had the coin to spend. No,
Of
we
toil
are just
and
providing
taxes,
stock for the
3 me-
preparations.
Of toil and taxes, 14 meters.
Who sent you?
You cannot run or hide.
Of toil and taxes. Letter of execution. Hold E of toil and
to
tax.
someone called Al-Hanqa. This confirms my suspicions.
Press of toil. Hold X of toil. Of toil hold X mount.
Stay close.
Of toil. Hold X summon mount. Hold X mount.
Stay close.
Hold X of toil and taxes.
Good heavens. Could they been sent to kill us?
Likely.
This is not surprising.
Hold X
We've been
mount.
vocal against the Khilafah and unfair taxes. It can cost us our
Hold
heads.
X
But the
of toil.
silent sheep is an ally to corruption.
Hold
They
X
do
mount.
not like this opposition.
Of toil and
I would not
taxes.
be surprised
12
if they
meters.
made an
Of toil
example
and
out of us
taxes.
To
Hold
others
X
who
summon
might try the
mount.
same.
Of toil and tax. Hold X
Don't
of
run
toil
them
and
off.
taxes. Hold X mount.
Do not stray from me!
Of toil and taxes. Hold X mount. Of hold X mount.
We must stay together.
Hold X mount.
Where are you going?
Of toil and tax. Hold X mount. Hold X summon mount. Hold X sum.
Do not stray too
Hold
far.
X mount. Hold X of toil and taxes. 16 meter. Of toil. Of toil. Of toil.
Baghdad,
Location press E.
you are safer now.
Of toil and press
Oh,
E.
wonderful.
Of
Thank
toil.
you.
Press. Of toil and tax. Of toil and taxes. 6 meters. Hold C dismount. Press E. Press E. Hold X of toil and taxes. 2 meters. Of toil and taxes. 4 meters. Hold C of toil. Hold C dismount. Press. Of toil and taxes. Press E.
Here we are.
1,000 thanks, Ya Sayyidi. Baghdad is not safe. Rumors swirl through the markets of merchants dragged from their stalls. Have you heard of such injustice? Who would do this? Rumors say they target the Dhimmiyun, traders who are not from here. The Abbasids want a stake in all businesses. As long as there is coin, lives are secondary.
The note dropped by the guards was from someone called Al-Hanqa. This person is the one behind the attack.
I overheard the guards refer to the tax collector as Al-Anqa, which was odd. Because is the Anqa not female?
Tell me his name and where I can find him.
Suhail lives in a mansion west of Karkh. Be careful, friend. I doubt he works alone.
Thank you, friend. Wafaqak Allah.
Of toil and taxes. Case unveiled. Alanka. Case unveiled. Tax collector's mansion. Stranded merchants. Tax Alanka. Tax Alanka. Case closed. The toll of the Hold X mount. Press E. The toll of Kark. The toll of greed. The toll. The toll of greed. The toll of greed. The
You have no business here.
أنت كف عن ذلك أيها الكلب.
يلا يلا.
The toll of greed, 200 and... The toll of greed, 271 meters. The toll of greed, 243 meters. The toll of greed, 210 meters.
We're boxed in.
The toll of greed. The toll. The toll of greed. Hold C dismount, press. The toll of greed, 156 meters. The toll of press. The toll of greed. The toll of greed. Press F to.
We weren't close enough to hear.
The toll of. Press spacebar. The press spacebar to use. Press spacebar. The toll of greed. Civilian casual. The toll of greed. Investigate the tax collector's mansion. The toll of greed. Press. The toll of greed. 61 meters. Location.
The tax collector is due a visit. Go, Enkidu.
Inkiju is fleeing due to a marksman.
Too dangerous, Enkidu.
Assassinate Alanka the tax collector. Hold tab to track case. Investigate the tax collector's mansion. Hold tab to show nearby case. Press F to assess. Press F to hold E to
Again?
This enemy is armored. Their back is vulnerable. Tools may also be effective. Assassinate Alanka the tax collector. Assassinate Alanka. Investigate the tax collector's mansion. Hold tab to track case. Assassinate Alanka the tax collector. Assassinate Alanka the tax collector. Hold tab to press F to press F to assassinate. Hold E to carry. Assassinate Alanka the tax collector. Hold tab to show nearby case. Press F to assassinate. Press F to assassinate. Press F to assassinate. Press F. Hold E to carry.
Calling
Press
backup.
E.
Pathetic.
Press E. Hold E to carry. Assassinate Alanka the tax collector. Hold tab to show nearby case. Press. Hold E to loot chest. Assassinate Alanka the tax collector. Hold tab to show nearby case. Investigate the tax collector's mansion. Hold tab to track case. Assassinate Alanka the tax collector. Assassinate Alanka the tax collector. Hold tab to show nearby case. Assassinate Al. Ammo is full. Hold E to unlock door. Press. Press. Hold E to carry. Hold E to carry. Assassinate Alanka the tax collector. Hold. Press E. Press E to collect. Press E to collect. Press E to. Orders to increase taxes. Press E close. Suhail. Assassinate Alanka. Press E. Press E to.
More coin trickling into
Hold
their
E to
hands.
carry. Press E to
There might be
eat.
more information I can find around
Press
here.
E to eat.
No partiality.
Press. Hold E to.
Even to their own kind.
Investigate the tax collectors. Hold E to carry.
If I do not get the coin before then.
Assassinate Alanka the tax collector. Hold. Press E. Hold E to carry. Investigate the tax collector's mansion. Hold tab to track case. Assassinate Alanka the tax collector. Hold tab to show nearby case. Loot chest. Unavailable. Ammo is full. Assassinate Alanka the tax collector. Hold tab to show nearby case. Door barred. Door barred. Marksman eliminated. Inkiju is available.
Safe once more, my friend.
Loot. Assassinate Alanka the tax collector. Hold tab to show nearby case. Loot chest. Loot. Loot. Hold E. Assassinate Alanka the tax collector. Hold tab to show nearby case. Loot chest. Unavailable. Press E. Assassinate Alanka the tax collector. Hold E to carry. Press. Assassinate of toil and press E to—
Who are you? God!
Press E to collect. Press of toil defeated. Hold E to carry. Press hold E to carry. Press E. Press E to press E to press E to hold E to loot chest. Treasure collected. Press E to read. My second and final letter. Press E close.
The tax collector does not work alone. Someone not from Baghdad controls the strings. There is a scent on the letter. Perfume. Rose with iron.
Press E to press E to hold E to press E to open door. Press. Investigate the tax collector's mansion. Investigate the tax collector's mansion. Ammo is full. Investigate the tax collector's mansion. Investigate the tax collector's mansion. Loot chest. Investigate the tax collector's mansion. Loot chest. Investigate the tax collector's mansion. Loot chest. Investigate the tax collector's mansion.
Have you lost your senses?
Press. The toll of greed, 70 me. The toll of greed, 52. Press. Tax collector's mansion. The tax collector lives in this mansion. Tracked. Investigate the tax. Hold E to carry. Press. Hold E to carry. Press E. Approved blockade funding.
The blockade at the harbor is funded by the coin of the people. I am done here. Now to look into the other lead.
Case closed. Tax collector's mansion. Hold E. Hold E to interact.
Need to put some cloth to Paddy tomorrow.
Kark. Alanka. This person uses their power to extort Alanka. This person uses their power to extort undiscovered case. Someone has a Strand Kark Bureau.